straight and was like, I thought I was gonna never have time to go to the restroom.
Say me down like a Mason. Dream come true, gotta chase. If you lost some, embrace. The bond we say can't break it. I'ma give you my heart, don't break it. Yeah. Me and you, girl, that's amazing. If you ever leave, I'll be waiting. Hey, come back to me, girl. I wanna take you and show you all, girl. I wanna take you and travel the world. I wanna dip you in diamonds and pearls. Yeah.
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my bootcamp overall experience. So first I'm going to start off by saying bootcamp is different for everyone. Like you can either have like a scary experience or you can have like a fun little summer camp experience, which is the experience that I had. And like what affects those experiences is your RDCs, because like your RDCs, they can be like really strict and like yelling at you, or they can be like really laid back and, you know, really chill. So they're like on the way there, they make you watch this video. It's like about, if y'all haven't already, make sure you watch Making a Sailor, because if you watch Making a Sailor as you're going through like your bootcamp experience, you're like, oh, okay, I remember this. Okay, it makes you feel like you know what's going on. Like, okay, so while we were there on the way to the bus, they played the video like they did in Making a Sailor. Once we stopped and we got off the bus, that's when the yelling started. They was like, get the F off the bus, that is that. Don't step on the flags, and that is that. So that's another tip, like, do not step on them flags at Pearl Harbor. Do not step on them flags. Okay, so like, once we got into the building, they lined us up. I believe it was like two lines, like one line on this side, one line on this side. And we were like facing each other. And it was like, they told us to put our bag down. I believe it was behind us. And we're like, all that yelling and all that. And they told you to like grab your cell phone, and you had like a certain amount of time to make a phone call to like someone to let them know, hey, you made it there safe. So my problem with that is, like, while we were at the airport checking in, one of the instructors there, he told me to turn my cell phone off. So my cell phone was off the whole time until that moment. So my phone was taking forever to power on. So basically, like, by the time I started making my phone call, he was telling us to hang up. So I never got to make my phone call. I never got to let my people know, hey, I made it safe or whatever. So like, long story short, from there, this is like, you just processing your stuff. Like, you strip it down, change it into what they're going to give you, and like basically putting everyone into uniform, like your P-Days uniform. Okay, so which is like your yellow shirt and like your sweats or whatever. So that first week of bootcamp is just mainly processing, literally, like getting your stuff, like getting you processed into bootcamp, basically. Okay, so like after that, I had asked one instructor. I was so scared, but I had to pee so bad. So I was like, I think I asked him, I was like, I remember someone told me like petty officers wear like black pants, and like chiefs and stuff above with like khaki pants. So he had on black pants. So I was like so scared. I was like, petty officer, may I go to the restroom? He was like, don't ask me. He was like, don't ask me if you can do that. You're grown, right? Go to the head. So that's another thing. Once you get into the Navy and stuff like that, you will notice they call the restroom the head. I was like, okay. Okay. But so bootcamp experience. Okay, so for me, like I said, bootcamp was fun because of like my RDCs. But some things, like for females wise, what they don't tell you is that, like, okay, so you get like this personal little drawer thing, like it's attached to your bed or something. It's like attached to your bed and your rack. It's like two sides of this, and like comes out. It's your personal drawer, like your personal thing. So what you do, like what you can do is you could put stuff in there. Like for example, like I didn't know, like when we was putting our stuff in a box to send it home, which I don't think they do that anymore. I think they are like RDCs get to keep your box or something. So like when we were putting our stuff in a box to send it home, I literally put everything in my box. Like I didn't have nothing. no hair products or nothing. So like once we got into like further down the weeks, I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't have hair products or nothing. So like that's something people don't tell you. Like you could bring like your hair products and stuff that you would need. If you prefer any like any certain skin products, bring that and you could put it in there. Because like I personally had like a bad reaction to because my skin was drying out there in Great Lakes, and because I'm from Florida, so like my skin didn't do good with Great Lakes, so I had like a bad reaction. And like the products they had at the next, they wasn't like products I would normally use. So like when my skin just had a bad reaction from like switching products and stuff like that. So that was one thing I was kind of like, dang, I wish somebody would have told me. I had got my parents to mail me edge control and hair gel, because like I needed it. So like, and I just kept it in my drawer. So females, you can't like bring like your personal like stuff and just keep it in there. And like something like I was worried about was the swim, because I still don't know how to swim, y'all. But anyways, so I was scared because I didn't know how to swim. But like once we got there, they were like, they was basically saying like, if you don't know how to swim, go over here. So I went over there, and like the instructor, she was pretty nice. Like she was pretty chill about like, she was like, she basically started you off from them basics. And like, so as long as you like pay attention to her, don't be scared, and like do exactly what she says, you'll be fine. Because I know like some people, they were like really scared, and they like literally was taking the swim test until like the end of boot camp. I think they would go like every day or like certain days or something. But I ended up passing my swim test that same day. It was at a later time, like my division stayed behind, like with the it was time for my division to leave, because I was just listening to exactly what she said, and I had to overcome my fears. I had to overcome my fears, and that's something that boot camp makes you do. Like boot camp would make you be like, this is how I thought about it. I was like, I don't want to be here any longer than I have to, so I'm gonna get this done today. Like it would literally make you like overcome your fears. Like I still don't know how to swim. I don't know how I passed it, but I passed it. I just listened to what they told me to do, and I did what they told me to do. So they will make sure you pass your swim test. As long as you listen, they will help you. Like, they will help you. I know y'all like, how she from Florida and she don't know how to swim? That's what a lot of people were saying to me in boot camp, but hey. Okay, so then let me see, what else can I talk about? Let's see. Make sure you study while you are in boot camp. You have, well, from my experience, we had so much free time, and it was stuff like, so things you have to study is like your 11 general orders, your chain of command, because like while you're doing that in boot camp, you're gonna get asked questions about that stuff. That's something people like didn't tell me. Like, I know if I didn't watch enough YouTube videos before I went something, but you're gonna get asked questions about that stuff. So make sure you study your 11 general orders and your chain of command, because it would be times where you are literally sitting there and like doing nothing. So it's like, why not study and get all this stuff into your head? And like, you would have like 2 or 3 tests in boot camp, I believe. Make sure you study for those too, because like, so in boot camp they would give you this thing called your training guide. Make sure you study that. Everything you need to know to pass like your tests and stuff in boot camp and to get through boot camp is in there. So make sure you study your study guide, because like we would have tests, and the test would literally be like stuff from training guide, and we have like one person in our division failed, and you would know they failed because they didn't study their study guide. So like, just make sure you study your study guide. When your RDCs tell you to study, when your instructors tell you to study, make sure you study. Vision, for some reason, we had so much time, like we wasn't doing nothing. So like, we literally stand there and just study. And like, I know like at the beginning of my boot camp, like we could take our training guides to chow with us, which is like where we go eat. And like while we were waiting in line, you would study. Like literally your face better be plenty in your book. But like towards the end of boot camp, something happened. I believe like a virus or something started to go around, so they like started to get strict and get more sanitary. I was like, no more books in the child line and that. But you still had a lot of time to study or whatever. Okay, what else is there to talk about? I'm gonna say this. Boot camp is literally attention to detail and being mentally strong. Like, it was crazy. Like, it was so crazy how many people I got to see like get broken down mentally. I did not know like that was possible. Like, it was this girl who, she went in the mail to me and stuff, and me and her, we was like, oh, we can't wait till we graduate and stuff like that. And literally the first week she got like really homesick or something, and she got separated. So boot camp can affect you mentally. Like, you have to be mentally strong. If you're religious, make sure you say your prayers, because that's how I did it. I say my prayers every night, you know. Because it's crazy like how you get to see like people get broke down like mentally. It's so crazy. So boot camp is all about attention to detail, and I say attention to detail because like when it's time for like inspections and like, you know, tests, like everything that's like attention to detail, like pay attention to what your RDCs are telling you, because they are telling you this for a reason. Like they are preparing you for this inspection. So make sure you're paying attention. I know it's hard to like stay awake sometimes, but try to stay awake and like, yeah. Let's see. At boot camp was a summer camp because like for my RDCs were pretty chill. My instructors, I don't know why, my instructors, because y'all probably like, what are RDCs? But my instructors, you get 3 of them. They were pretty like chill and stuff like that and laid back. Like my division, the most we ever got in trouble for was like talking and stuff like that. But as far as what to bring, like I said before, bring what you could fit into that little drawer, like into your little thingy, because like, I don't know, make sure you bring makeup for they will let you wear makeup for your pictures, and they will also let you wear makeup for graduation, because I didn't know that, and I was like trying to borrow other people makeup and stuff like that, and I know they were looking at me crazy like, but anyways, make sure you bring your makeup and stuff like that, because that's something I did not like know I could bring, because I was watching videos and stuff before I went. But like I said before, I guess I didn't watch enough videos. But you could bring like little stuff that you need, like especially for your hair. Like I went to boot camp with braids, and I ended up taking them down like 2 weeks before we graduated, because I wanted my hair to be fresh and I wanted to have a slick bun for graduation. So so what I did was I got my mom to like mail me my hair products and stuff like that, and that's how much time I had in boot camp. I had enough time to take out. So make sure let's see, what's some more tips I can talk about. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil your boot camp experience, so I'm trying to see like what should I talk about and what not to talk about. I'm sorry y'all, this is my first video, so like everything is like everywhere, like hair wise, I know I was like I didn't know like what hairstyles and stuff was allowed, and like I'm 4C natural, so like I was kind of scared to get braids, because I would watch some videos of some girls saying like they made them take their hair down in boot camp and stuff. So if you're gonna get braids, just try to like get like small braids, because that's what I had. Like my braids was like twice smaller like than these. They were like super small. And also you want to get something that's going to last you, so you don't want to get nothing big and bulky like what I got right now. Like these are way too big. But anyways, like, so another tip I want to give you guys is to make sure you get a job in boot camp. Like for example, they would have like yeoman. I was APO, which is like athletic petty officer, so I was in charge of like whenever we did like workouts and stuff, I was in charge of like calling accounts or whatever. Make sure, let's see, And because of my division and my instructors, I know a lot of people like they had a rough bootcamp experience, like a yearly bootcamp experience and stuff like that. I did not have that like at all. It was literally like a summer camp. I guess I was one of the lucky ones. Like, and also like with a come in shape. I can come in shape because like I ain't gonna say come in shape, but make sure you come to like where you know you can pass your mile and a half. Because like what I wasn't told, no one told me this. It's set back in boot camp for not passing your mile and a half. I think like if you fail it on the first and you fail a couple times, you get set back like a week or something like that. But if you fail your final PFA run, you get set back like 4 weeks. And I think they give you like a 2 or 3 tries, but if you can't pass it, you get set back 4 weeks. And that's sad because it's like you're close to like the graduation line and stuff like that. Like it's like literally the 6th week through boot camp and you getting set back 4 weeks. That's sad. Like I feel for like the people who got set back. So make sure you're good on your run and stuff like that, because it's like you're almost there, you know, and it sucks. You come prepared for your run and your sit-ups and your push-ups. And I don't know if they're going to change it. I was heard they're going to be putting a plank in there or something, but I'm not sure. But let's see, what else can I talk about? So like females, I know I keep going on and off hair, like, because hair is just, you know, we gotta care about our hair. So I just want to say, like, a lot of people think, hey, you won't have time to do your hair in boot camp. You will have time to do your hair as long as you know, because like we had, okay, so let me restart that, because like I said, every division is different. So my division, we had time to do our hair because like we were there at nighttime when it was time to go to sleep, RDCs or leave. Like I think it was only like allowed 7 people up at a time. So like we would take turns like going into the the restroom, and we would do our hair, wrap it up so it can be good to go for the next day. So like and then Sunday routine. You also have Sunday routine. So if you need to wash your hair, you know, you got time to wash your hair and do it. And if you are religious, go to Sunday service, because I'm telling y'all, it is nothing at all like boot camp church service. Like it is different than like from regular church service. Like I didn't cry in boot camp church service, because it's like you're all going through the same thing together. You all like, you understand each other's problems. So it's like, dang, like we're really doing this, you know. And like the stuff that like the speaker saying, it really hits home. Like, you know, it hits home. Like y'all see, just make sure you go to Sunday service, because that is something like, if you are religious, you do not want to miss out on that. Like that was my best part of boot camp. I looked forward to Sundays. I was like, yes. Like I know like some people like just stay in the compartment, shine their shoes, did like other stuff. I looked forward to going to Sunday service. Like, but let's see, what else can I address? Like there was like, I think it was like twice in boot camp where you had to stay up overnight and stuff like that, which is like literally like your first week in boot camp for MP days for like processing and stuff like that, and your last week in boot camp. Like your first week, like first week, like we were sitting down like at desks like waiting, because I think like we were like getting our picture ID taken and stuff like that. We was taking turns getting our picture ID taken. So of course you're gonna be sleepy. So like some people was like dozing off, and if like the instructor caught you dozing off, he would make everyone stand up in the room, and everyone would just be standing up in the room at attention until you can sit down. And like the last week, you'll see, like it's not, the last week is pretty like easier, because like you're comfortable with your division and stuff, and like while you're trying to stay up, your instructors are just like, they're gonna be joking with you, like they're gonna be making fun. Anyways, PT and working out in boot camp, I said to come in shape before. And if you're one of the people that just like couldn't make time to work out before you came to boot camp, you will get chances to work out in boot camp. You would get like, I believe we worked out like 3 times a week or something like that. We did like, I'm trying to see, I know we did in-house workout like almost every day. And then like we went to Freedom Hall and did like different courses and like sprints and like stuff like that, stuff to help build us up for like the final PRT. Make sure you take that stuff serious because it actually does help. I think like my run dropped down like almost 2 minutes from like the first week into the end of boot camp. So make sure you take that stuff serious because it does help you out a lot. And also females, like one of the things I was concerned about is like, how am I gonna deal with my period in boot camp? So like you would have time to go to the restroom, because I was one of those people who thought boot camp was gonna be like really, really strict, and was like, I thought I was gonna never have time to go to the restroom or whatever. You will have time whenever you have to go to the restroom. They'll let you go to the restroom. You will have time to go to the restroom, and like most of the time you would carry around like your backpack, and they will tell you like where your feminine products go in there. So like you'll be able to maintain your period and deal with your period in boot camp, because I know that was one of the things that I was worried about. Also during your run, okay, like so for example for me, like before I went to boot camp, like my run time was like, it was like really good. It was like 10 minutes or something like that. I got to boot camp and did that run. It dropped down like 2-3 minutes. And let me tell y'all why. The air where they make us run at is something about that air. And I guess it's like, because and it's like a small circle and you have to do like 12 laps. It's not a small circle, but you know, it's a circle. You have to do like 12 laps. Like you think like when you're running a mile and a half, like on a regular like high school track, it's like 4.5 laps or something like that. But you have to do like 12 laps in Freedom Hall. And I guess because like you're constantly hitting corners, and like it's something about the air in there, because I felt like I could not breathe. Like I still passed my run, but that air in there, make sure you control your breathing, because it's something about that air in Freedom Hall. And I guess more of hitting them corners tires you out. So yeah. I heard like I seen a female, she was commenting on something, and she was asking like if they were going to cut her hair in boot camp. I was like, no, they don't cut your hair in boot camp. As a female, of course, like the guys, they shave all their hair off, but the females, they don't cut your hair short unless like you ask them to. They don't touch your hair, like none of that. I don't know where she got that from, but I guess they used to do it or something. But no, they don't touch your hair unless you be like, you want to get your hair cut short or something like that. Which is boot camp food. Boot camp food for me was good, especially breakfast. Oh my god. I know some people like they hated boot camp food, but I love boot camp food. So like for breakfast they would have like yogurt, a cereal bar, a whole fruit bar, and like they have like their pancakes. Oh, French toast. Boot camp French toast was the best. Like, and it sucks like for my division, because sometimes we would be like the last division and they run out of French toast, and I'm like, oh my god. But boot camp food for me, it was pretty good. I liked it. Like, one thing I wish I would have done different in boot camp, like I ate really unhealthy. Like some of my friends, I know they were like they was losing weight in boot camp, and like my weight stayed constant, and I knew why. It was because I wasn't eating healthy. Like some people you would see them, they would literally eat a salad or something like that. So if you're one of those people, like your goal is to lose weight through boot camp, eat healthy. Which bathrooms and showers, oh my god. If you're not comfortable with showering with someone, you better get comfortable right now with showering with like 10 plus females. Literally, like the bathrooms is basically like, okay, so the bathrooms is just like a public bathroom. You have like a whole bunch of sinks and you have a whole bunch of stalls. The showers, they have like, it's like 15 shower heads coming out of this one pole, and like y'all all go in there and shower at the same time. Yeah, a merry-go-round. Yeah, it's like a merry-go-round. Like there's like 15 shower heads coming out of it. So y'all all like just showering there together or whatever. So if you're not comfortable with showering with nobody, you will be comfortable by the time you get out of boot camp. Like you will be comfortable. Boot camp itself, I'm gonna say this because I know I already said it's like mental thing, but it is really not as hard as like people make it seem. It's all just like a mind game. Like you just gotta play along with it, gotta be smart, know your mental gotta be up there. You know, it's not as hard as people make it seem, like, honestly. So I think that'd be it for this. That's all for this video. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. If there is things like you feel like I could have did better in this video, please let me know, because like I said, this is my first video, so I know it's like everywhere and stuff. Y'all probably like, what is she talking about? Like, but yeah. All right, if you have any tips for me, drop them down below. And if you have any other questions concerning the bootcamp, drop them down below and I'll try to answer them, or I'll try to do like another video or something like that. Thank you.